Hi, I'm Tony Constantine, an investment advisor representative with LifeMark Securities Corp. The views that I share with you on these videos are mine and do not necessarily reflect the views of LifeMark Securities Corp. It has been said that chaos creates opportunities, and in part that's true. Chaos does create opportunities, and the more the chaos, usually the more opportunities are available. However, when it comes to investing, there are some rules that must be followed. And if you're smart, you'll follow them. Even though we do have a disruptor in chief as the President of the United States leading our country from the White House, and his detractors, um, among his detractors, there's a lot of chaos right now, to the point where you have his detractors who are actually defending criminals against citizens and victims of those criminals. And it's just been both hilarious and disgusting to even watch it. However, yes, Mr. Trump has shaken up the country, and it probably needed it. Have there been opportunities created by this? Probably. I don't know what they are yet, but he's probably created some opportunities, and his plan seems to be to create even more opportunities for us. But let me be very clear on this. Opportunities have risks. Before you do anything, particularly in investing, take out your financial plan, sit down with your advisor, and go over your plan. Of course, if you don't have a plan, you can't take it out now, can you? All that should be telling you is to get a plan. What are you waiting for? Everybody should have a plan and stick to it. So at this point, you should be cutting off all the noise, just putting it aside and get it off your plate and out of your mind, because it does you no good. I know there's a lot of marketers out there and a lot of detractors out there, and all they're going to do is confuse the issues. You have to take out your financial plan, go through it with your advisor. Are you on track? Are you not on track? Is there a better alignment or a better portfolio that you should, better investments that should be part of your portfolio? I don't know. And neither do you unless you pull out your plan and look at it. Analyze it. Is it getting you where you want to go? If it is, you should probably do nothing. If it's got some weak areas, you might want to consider some changes. Like I said, there are some opportunities out there, but you have to evaluate each and every one of those opportunities with your regard to your current portfolio, where you're going, and how long you've got to get there. Okay, and that's the only way to evaluate opportunities. Okay, you have to stick to the rules and stick to the guidelines that you set down with your advisor. So in that regard, nothing has changed. Are there potential opportunities out there? Of course there are. Are they going to affect your risk tolerance or the risk ratio of your portfolio? In one way or another, they probably will, but you have to evaluate that before you make an investment or any changes to your portfolio. I'm telling you to be cautious, even in these times. The person you need to talk to is your advisor, because I don't know anything about you or how you're situated. However, I do know that a professional advisor is going to give you the best opportunity to get where you want to go with the least amount of problems. Okay? And if you don't have a plan, get one. I can't stress how important that is to every investor. So, with that in mind, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, my contact information will be on screen in a few moments. Feel free to give me a call or drop me an email, whatever's more convenient for you. Other than that, come back next week for our next exciting adventure in investing. In the meantime, make every day a great day.